I became part of EDIT about 2.5 years ago. My vision when I started was that we would have safe places to talk, some brave conversations, and to understand and empathize with people that have been discriminated against for all kinds of reasons.
I got involved with EDIT because I have a passion for ensuring that all students have equal access to education, and I know that that actually happens when adults change their perspectives about children, about their families, and about the communities that those children come from. So being involved in EDIT really helps me to achieve my overall goal within my job within Springs. EDIT stands for Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Team. And I really want to point out that inclusion is so important because we live in a place where we talk about inclusivity, but we forget all of the groups that we have to include. And a lot of times it's easy to think about we need to include students with IEPs, or we need to include students from low socioeconomic backgrounds. But we need to consider the fact that we have to include students who are coming from homes with two dads. We need to include families who have grandma raising them. We need to be inclusive of children who are in the transition of understanding their gender identity.
I think our goals in EDIT is to kind of nail it down, make it very concrete. What we want to do is allow all of our staff members to receive the professional development. It's not just that they sign up for them and then maybe they complete them. It's really that we want all staff members to be across the board, have this basic understanding of what equity, diversity, inclusion means, and how we're going to move forward as an organization to make sure that those principles and values are incorporated into what we stand for.
Really, if you took a snapshot at any point in time with regard to what's happening around our world and the society, you would probably be able to identify things that would tie back to the point of EDIT. And so specifically this summer, Black Lives Matter and the movement around that and everything that's been transpiring this summer is a real catalyst for this to be, and an opportunity for this to be a focus.
Well, the beginning, our starting point was to survey our staff and find out what their opinions are about not only their personal beliefs of how diversity is being handled here, but a reflection on what experiences they've had here, if they've seen any issues. There are unintentional biases that we all have, and we wanted people to be aware of that. So it was more educational in our mission with the staff. Now we're moving more into the action phase. So we've obtained a lot of data. We've given some initial staff development to all of the members of Springs. And now we want to move into how do we take action at the sites and within our departments to truly realize, as close as we can, true equity.
I'm excited with this group to be able to share some experiences and to understand what other people have gone through, to bring light to other people who, like me, maybe haven't been discriminated against, or to understand those who have, because I think empathy and compassion are the key to really being able to serve our students well. If we don't know where our students and their families come from, then we can't really give them all the resources that they need, because it's not just about education.
I think what it boils down to is that we really want to make sure that our whole school environment, not just our families, not just our staff, but our whole school environment is acknowledging and aware of the differences that we have, but also celebrating what makes us come together and what allows us to be the people we are.
As we prepare for the 2021 school year, we really want to make sure that EDIT provides our schools and all of our staff with opportunities to develop their understanding and self-awareness regarding their beliefs and their biases. And so throughout this year, we'll be offering a variety of webinars and professional development opportunities to help you grow. And what I really ask of everyone is to find your place in the conversation.
We need to look at what we can do to improve our culture. We need to look at our role as a huge part of society as a whole. If we can move our part forward, we can help society move forward. So our goal and our responsibility is to look at these issues, bring them more to the forefront of discussion here at Springs, so that we can hopefully lead to better improvement of our society as a whole.
If you don't get involved, then how can any of us grow if we don't work together to understand each other?